Oh my gosh. Well, driving up here, I haven't been to the Cays in some time.
What's pretty amazing, because we're just outside of Coronado, but you can ride your bike into Coronado, you can take your boat into Coronado, so it's really amazing.
You know, I would expect nothing less from the Cays than this stunning house, of course, with a view of your boat slip.
So the great thing about this particular property is there's 2 boat slips, and you can have 2 60-foot yachts here, where, as you can tell, in most places like the Cays and things like that, the boats are much smaller, so this one's really special and unique. And it's really rare in San Diego to actually have boats in your backyard. So most of the time it's like Point Loma Yacht Club or the Coronado Yacht Club, and different places like that, you can keep your boat, or in Mission Bay, but not in your backyard.
No.
And this doesn't exist in San Diego, except say in other parts of California, like Newport Beach or in Los Angeles. But places like that, they'd be like $20 million or more for a property like this. So this is truly significant, really special, and for a boat lover, it can't be surpassed.
Absolutely. It's perfect for a boat lover or anybody who just loves being in the Cays and that luxurious lifestyle.
And this house is really unique because it's 3,800 square feet, but then it has a rooftop deck, which we're going to visit later, and it is a 360-degree rooftop deck, which cannot be duplicated anymore. This is one of the last houses that was permitted to have such a thing. So this is a 2-level home, but it actually has an elevator that goes up to a 3rd level, which is the rooftop deck, and it's 360 degrees.
You think there's more? Because this is like 3 homes in one right here.
Well, it's really awesome because all the rooms are built to capitalize on the view, so everything is completely open, and it's that open concept living, which doesn't necessarily exist in a house like that's 3,800 square feet.
Entertainer's paradise.
It is. So Tanya, I want to take you in here because this is one of the best master suites that I've seen, especially on a house that's on the water. Because there's an office, a sitting area, and then look at this view. It's like you're outside. And the interesting part is the way the windows are. People don't really see in, but you can see out.
But you can see everything.
So it's spectacular.
John, this is more than a master bedroom. I thought this was a living room. This is a master retreat.
Well, this is the size of many houses that are on the water too. Like some of the little beach houses or houses that are right on the bay. Like this is really the size of a house. So they spend a lot of time here. He works from home, so he can work in the office here. They can relax here. The kids can have different areas of the house. So it makes it super private, truly a retreat.
Right, it is your retreat. And I love how much sun and bright it is in here.
Well, there's skylights up over here, there's windows over here. And then like this, like how much more can you have? Has its own private balcony. And then the stairway up here goes up to the rooftop deck to your own private spa. There's public access over here for the kids to get up to the top. The elevator goes to the top. But then also right there.
You really don't have to leave. I know there's a lot Coronado has to offer, but you don't have to leave.
You do not.
I keep hearing about this rooftop deck, so I think I'm ready to check it out.
I'm going to take you there. Off.
Off we go. Well, Sean, you are correct. This does not disappoint. This is gorgeous.
Well, there's a front deck and a back deck, so you basically have a 360-degree view of San Diego. When you see like the mountains that way, you can see islands going this way. This way you see downtown, you see the Lowe's Coronado Hotel, you can see Hotel Del over there, so you can see everything.
You're on top of the world.
You basically are. And when this house was built, this was one of the very last homes that was approved to have a deck this size. So it really can't be duplicated. So when you say like, something special about it, this truly is special.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been on top of a house deck this big, and there's 2 of them, your custom built spa.
So you can sit up here in your spa, overlooking everything. I don't think anyone can see you because you have a private little walkway to get up there. So
could you imagine this at night under the stars?
I do imagine it at night.
It's so cool. And you feel like you're in Venice. On top of it, getting everything that Coronado has to offer.
I mean, you feel like you're somewhere really special because you are. I mean, when you look around, I mean, there's water everywhere. You're surrounded by all the beauty of San Diego. And at nighttime, it's actually even prettier, if it can be, because you can see all the lights in the distance, which I think is great.
Right, and not only that, you have your private access to the water so you can go everywhere. You don't even need a car.
Well, you can take your boat to some of the restaurants in Coronado, you can park at the Yacht Club. I've gone before to dinner there, and then you just walk across to the Hotel Dell. You can go to Pioe's, Il Fornato's right over there. Lowe's, like you can take your boat over there. So literally, you don't need a car. You can ride your bike to town, you can take your boat to town, you can take a little dinghy to town, you can walk to town.
Right. And Coronado's going through some changes too.
Well, there's a $200 restoration project at Hotel Dell. There's a really cool new restaurant called Soraya, and that's, you know how everyone talks about farm to table, and it got a little bit overused, the language. Well, this is sea to table, so that's one step above.
So appropriate for the Cays, right?
Yeah. And then I love this little restaurant in downtown Coronado. It's called Little Frenchie, and I'm like a French food fanatic.
You are.
So it's like the cutest little place. It looks like you're in this little European village. So what makes Coronado kind of unique, different to other cities around town, is there's a whole bunch of the old buildings that are historical, they've been maintained, so it has a lot of charm.
I'm just blown away by this house because whether you have a couple friends over or an entire village, this house is perfect.
Well, it's so great because every single level has something different to offer. Like downstairs you have like the backyard, the boats, you have a gourmet kitchen so you can entertain there, you have decks off the master, you have this rooftop deck up here, so every single portion of the house is built around the ultimate lifestyle.
Right, you could fit like 30 people up here.
You could. And they have.
Every level has a view.
Like literally every window has a view. So either water or the skyline, it's awesome.
You know, Sean, I have to say, being on Lifestyles with you has really elevated my taste. So I think I'm a little spoiled.
As you should be.